EA Sports secondary venues in the sport. Historic Soldier Field. Ready to square up. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Chicago Bears. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. And off we go. They'll go play action with Darnold. That one thrown on the run, but the receiver had to reach back, couldn't bring it in, and it is incomplete. 2nd and 10. It leads to 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. That is brought in. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Darnold. He'll get rid of it and complete it. A gain of 24 through the air. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. Flush to his right. He's going to keep it himself.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
And this will not be a spike. He faked it. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
So, Mike, there's this idea that every time a defense blitzes, it has to result in a sack. But there's a lot of other ways that you can impact the play, and we see it here. Get the ball out of the quarterback's hand, get it to the check down, and now you just need to rally tackle and bring them down for a loss.
Throwing on 3rd down is Darnold. This one caught before. And is going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
That's another Seahawks 1st down. 1st and goal, Seattle.
Throwing, Darnold. Now he's just going to put this forward. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
Leads to 2nd and goal. The 11-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. That one to the end zone, but incomplete. Cooper Kupp was the intended receiver. Now they'll be looking at 3rd and goal. To throw again is Darnold. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up. Want to finish this opening drive with 6. So the decision is go for it on 4th and goal. And this will pay off. It is caught. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Touchdown, Seahawks.
Myers. Good on the extra point. And the Seahawks will take a 7-0 lead. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. He'll get across the 20, knock him down at the 23-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready, sit up.
A play fake, and he'll throw with Williams. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
That's good for a Bears first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
A play fake. Now Williams. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. Bears in possession here to start the second quarter, as they've got it with first and 10.
What is it? Hold on.
First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. That's going to be taken in by Durham Smythe. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's another Bears first down.
On first down, it's Swift. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Second and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up.
They'll go again with Swift. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And the Bears going to be set up with first and goal. They're able to convert on that third and 3. Swift. Trying to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2. So now, from half the distance closer, here's first and goal. They'll run with Swift, trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
It's a gain of a yard.
On second down, it's Williams. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Derek Hall getting in for the sack, and that's going to make it third and goal. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. Talk things over before fourth down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
And he's in. Holston Loveland. Touchdown, Bears.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
The Bears will line up
From the shotgun, it's Williams. And he will get in. And they take the lead by 1 on top 8-7.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Throwing on first and 10 is Darnold. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba.
I think he got away with one there, Mike. I thought with the way the defender had him covered, I was actually surprised he didn't move off to his next progression. He threw that into some really tight coverage, and he's lucky that ball wasn't picked.
Again, working deep downfield. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down.
So often we see on these deep passes, the defender lose track of the ball in the air. They then tend to panic, and it either leads to a big pass completion or a defensive PI. In this case, he stays in phase. He's able to break the ball up and prevent a big play from happening.
And a big strike for good yardage there, all the way up to midfield. That's his first resettled again. Here's a ball thrown deep, right sideline. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
This is a great example of why these outbreaking routes towards the sidelines are so critical to have great timing and rhythm between the receiver and the quarterback. In this case, he just can't quite keep his feet in bounds. Great effort to secure the catch, but it's going to result in an incomplete.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Darnold to throw again. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. And that pass ball is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Darnold to the air once more. That one swung out wide to Walker. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. A 19-yard pickup there. First down, Seattle.
First down. A gain of 19 yards. First down, Seattle.
On play action, here's Darnold. Smith and Jigba left side, he's got it. And he's in. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seahawks. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead.
The Seahawks will
Now Darnold. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the veteran safety, Kevin Byard. And he's going to make it all the way to the end zone. How about a pick 2? 2 points going the other way.
Well, Mike, you don't see this too often in the NFL. The rare pick 2. Now, it won't go down in the stat sheet as an interception for either guy, but the effort won't go unnoticed. For him to go the entire length of the field at the end of this drive certainly ends on a high note after giving up that touchdown.
And he is stopped at his 25. The drive will begin there.
their own 25-yard line.
They're going to run. It's the man from Rutgers, Kyle Monunga. And he'll get about 4 to the 29. That's the second charge timeout to Chicago. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll go play action here with Williams. That is caught downfield by Odunze. The Bears go ahead to take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. Return there. He is taken down up close to the 35-yard line.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
That is incomplete. The Another way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
That's good for the Seahawks. First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Darnold now on first and 10. That's dropped off for Walker. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. Second and a yard.
Ready? Go, set. Ready? Ready?
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Moving outside the pocket. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. This gonna be returned from right around the goal line. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Ready to run!
Williams gonna look to throw it on first down. A quick slant into the hands of Odunze. They're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Throwing on second down. Williams. Whoa. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's third down coming up.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Ready, set.
Third and short yardage, and here's Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Ready.
Run now for Manunga. And he'll get this to the 43-yard line. Linebacker Ernest Jones ends that play.
On the pickup. Second and 6.
Manunga gonna get it again. It'll get forward to about the 42. Linebacker Ernest Jones ends that play. Third down, they need 5.
Ready, set.
Here's Williams now to throw. That's into the hands of Sweet, the tight end. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Chicago. They will run it over. Williams now going to bring up the Bears, and they will go for 2.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Throwing is Williams. And he finds his way into the end zone again. Good strength, finding the goal line. The touchdown and the two-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Shaheed now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
34-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Darnold. That is caught downfield by Kupp. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And the Seahawks, first down.
Darnold to throw on 1st down. Get this complete. It's Kupp again. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Seahawks, first down.
Darnold to throw. Out wide. It's a screen to Kupp. And he'll take this one in. Cooper Kupp. Touchdown, Seattle.
Touchdown, Seahawks.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy.
The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Duvernay on the return. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
First and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
They're going to run it here with Manunga. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers. It's a gain of 9.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
On the give, it is Manunga. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
7-yard gain.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
First and 10
So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. On the ground, here is Manunga. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 5.
At the 32-yard line.
They'll run with Manunga. And he's into the end zone. Kyle Manunga. Touchdown there. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
The Bears will line up for
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And he will get into the end zone for the 2 and extend the lead to 7 points. So a big change here. They go from down 1, score the touchdown, add the 2. Now they lead by 7 as they kick it off. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Off the bootleg, here's Darnold. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. Montez Sweat, he's in for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game. Now, on 2nd and long. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. He's going to look deep, going to Cup.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Exiting the pocket right. He's going to try it here again. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. He's going to look downfield once again. And he will have the Seahawks 1st down. They convert in style there. Big play on 4th and long. They'll drop to throw. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
1st down. A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Seahawks.
To throw again is Darnold. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Now Walker. And the Seahawks are going to have 1st and goal. He's able to take it inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
Gain of 12 yards. There's another Seahawks.
Here's Walker. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 10-yard line.
Walker. And this is a slight improvement over the previous. There's not going to lose yardage, but not gaining any either. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. They're called in at the 2.
And after that completion, they don't have enough to move the chain, so it's all going to come down to this. If they want any opportunity to go down and kick themselves a field goal, they've got to convert here on this 4th down. They need their best play.
They'll run the sneak. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. So now the extra point to, in all likelihood, send us to overtime.
The kick is good. That ties the game 26-26. Jason Myers.
So, not much time remaining to get something started. All tied here, late fourth as the kickoff comes. Duvernay on the return. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10. And they're on
This is first and 10.
What is up?
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. That ball intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now, timeout called. Let's see, you're looking at a long field goal try from here. Well, this might be one final heave to the end zone. He finds Huck along the out route. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down.
Jason Myers.
Pressure's on. Here's the veteran, Jason Myers. This to win the game.
Makes the score Seahawks.
So it's a win here for the visiting Seahawks.
GG.
They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL.